So the case journey today comes to the Ringke line of cases for the S22 Ultra, and I do have to give a special shout out to Ringke for sending out these cases for me to take a look at and to share with you all. You already know how it goes though. Just because someone sends me something doesn't mean it's gonna skew my opinion whatsoever. I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you guys in terms of these cases. So let's go ahead and get right into them. The first one we're gonna take a look at is the Fusion Clear for the S22 Ultra. So let's go ahead and just rip that right off. And you guys already know by now when it comes to Ringke, you get your booklet, you get a kind of how to apply or how to put on the case. We should already know how to do that by now. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these pull tabs off. Get the other one off, and you can see here, this one is crystal clear, no branding whatsoever. You got your P cut out here with a nice little lip. Let's go ahead and get the S22 Ultra in there. And I can already tell this one is going to be a super snug fit just by, it was giving me a little bit of resistance, but this case, already I can tell you guys, the fit is A1 as well. Kind of reminds me of the Caseology Skyfall. I will leave like a little link in the description to my video on that one if you haven't checked it out already. But yeah, this one fits literally just as tight and just as good on this particular device. Let's go ahead and check out that S Pen, see how easy or how hard it is. And as long as you got nails, like I have pretty much one finger that has a nail on it because I bite my nails, but as long as you got one nail, you're not gonna have any issues getting to your S Pen. So S Pen is good. You got a nice big open port on the bottom, so that way if you're using third-party cables, you got no issues there. Speaker is nice and open. Buttons are feeling nice and tactile as always from Ringke. I've never had an issue with any case with them in terms of the buttons or anything like that. So buttons feel good. That's the top with that mic port up there, so you're good to go. And then coming over to the back, you can see we have that P cutout, which a lot of cases kind of have this kind of P cutout or whatever the case may be. I'm guessing the early CAD or the early dummy models had like more of a P shape or something, but has that P cutout looking very good. And then you do say you have like an ever so slight lip around your camera housing. Trying to see if I can get that in focus for you guys, but it's an ever so slight lip around your camera lenses. So not a whole lot, but there's definitely a little bit there. That way, if you sit your phone down, you don't have to worry about it laying on those camera lenses. So good to go in terms of that. Like I said, guys, super dope case over from Ringke. Let's go ahead and get into the other options as well. Next, we'll go ahead and tackle the Fusion X, which I know this is a lot of you guys' favorites. This is the first time I'm actually checking one out. I've never been, too crazy of a fan of it, but I will always be willing to check out brand new cases for the case journey. But you'll see on this one, kind of have that same clear, but you do have kind of this Fusion X design here. Looks super, super good. You got some grip here along the sides. Try to get that in camera for you, but you do have some grips there to kind of help you hang on to the device. Let's go ahead and get these in. I just ripped it, darn it. But let's go ahead and get these pull tabs off. Hate when I do that, need to be more careful, right? Get off the inside one. There we go. And let's go ahead and get the S22 Ultra inside. Get here a nice snap, nice satisfying snap. In this case, is pretty dope. Again, it's not gonna be necessarily one that I rock every day, but for those who like that Fusion X design, man, I think this is another great addition. Also, another little touch that I really do like, the power button here on the side has ridges, so that way you know exactly what button you're tapping. The bottom volume down doesn't, and then if you come to the top button, the top volume button, you have these three little dots. I'll try to see if I can grab that. There you go. These three little dots. So they do a really good job of separating the buttons, so that way without looking, you know exactly what buttons you're pressing. So super dope touch, Ringke. I really, really like that. But you got your S Pen cut out here, nice big port. Let's see how easy that S Pen is to get. Just as easy as it is on the Fusion Clear, so good there. Go ahead and lock that. Buttons are feeling nice and tactile. No issues there. Really, really solid, man. Really, really solid. Loving this case lineup from Ringke, yo. And then lastly, is gonna be one of my personal favorites from Ringke, and this one is the Onyx, guys. I had this for the S21 Ultra, and definitely enjoyed it quite a bit. Pretty much rocked this one almost exclusively until the Kadabi sheath came out. So let's see what they're working with on this particular one. Definitely a nice feel on this one too. You have those same grips with some Ringke branding right there. So you can see the Ringke branding, and you do have like some nice little grips. Buttons are the same, pretty tactile, no issues there. Volume up, volume down. You don't get the same kind of textured buttons when it comes to this one, but you do get like a little plus up, plus down, that type of thing. There you go, you can see a plus up, plus down, so that's good. Bottom, there you go. Nice big ports, so that way you guys can make sure you can get to your charging port. S Pen, let's see. This one, oh, you gotta go in from the side. This one you gotta go in a little bit more from the side than from the bottom, but no issues getting to that S Pen whatsoever. There is your top in terms of just that speaker port there. And then your back, you have this really nice textured back, man, that feels really grippy. It kind of reminds me of the Kadabi sheath and just how it feels. It just feels a little bit different, but definitely still just as nice in the hand and nice to feel. Super, super dope case. In terms of your camera protection, you are good with that Ringke kind of P shape or the P shape from the dummy unit, the dummy units. Words are hard. Dummy units got the nice little P shape, and it is protruding out a bit, so you don't have to worry about your camera lenses. Should you choose to go ahead and sit your phone down, you're not gonna wind up with any issues whatsoever, yo. But that's gonna do it, guys, for the Ringke S22 Ultra lineup. But I wanna know what you think down in the comment section below. What do you think of the Ringke cases? Are you gonna pick any of them up for the S22 Ultra? If you're not, tell me, what cases are you interested in? You might even see them featured here on the channel. But that's gonna do it for the video today, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. This is Ike's Tech Talk. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.